Which camera to choose for video recording? A comparison between a camcorder and DSLR. With the rise of smartphones, video recording has become incredibly popular. Vloggers and social media users use cameras on their phones to capture daily life moments as they happen. There are several advantages to shooting video with a smartphone camera rather than a standalone camera. For example, you can shoot videos anywhere without needing to lug around heavy equipment. You can also access your videos immediately from any device rather than having to wait for film processing at a lab or upload it to cloud storage services. The downside of using an iPhone as your main filming device is that most models don't support external mic support or built-in ND filters. This makes them less ideal for shooting video in situations where audio quality is critical, such as interviews or concerts. What is the difference between a DSLR and a camcorder? Both types of camera are capable of shooting high-quality video, though DSLRs are sometimes used for other kinds of photography, too, and are typically more expensive. This article will break down the differences between a DSLR and a camcorder, so you can find the one that's best for you. DSLR stands for Digital Single Lens Reflex, a type of camera that uses mirrors to correctly frame an image. The mirror reflects the light coming through the lens back to the sensor, and the resulting image is recorded onto the sensor. A DSLR combines a digital image sensor with a reflex mirror and a lens to create a digital image. A camcorder is an analog device that captures video using a CCD sensor and analog circuitry. This means that the video you record is completely analog, lacking in digital image quality. Additionally, your video will look different than the digital image sensor because of the way the sensor's light is reflected by the CCD's grid. Should you buy a DSLR? There's definitely something to be said for having a high-end DSLR for video. On one hand, you have access to a much larger selection of lenses to choose from, which means you can cover a wider range of shooting situations. On the other hand, DSLRs are often much more expensive than camcorders, and the amount of gear you need to carry around can be cumbersome. If you're considering buying a DSLR for video recording, keep in mind that you may have to invest in additional equipment, such as a large tripod or additional lenses. You also have to remember that DSLRs are usually much more expensive than camcorders. As well, you'll need a robust enough computer to edit your video properly. A DSLR can take stunning photos and videos that will leave your friends and family speechless, but a good camcorder will also produce amazing footage that will capture your memories perfectly. Why settle for mediocrity when you can have the best of both worlds with a camcorder? DSLRs are great for taking photos and videos in all sorts of situations, but a camcorder is perfect for capturing special moments that you'll want to keep forever. They both offer great value for your money, so it really comes down to what's more important to you: picture quality or being able to capture your special moments. Either way, you won't be disappointed with a camcorder. Should you buy a camcorder instead? The obvious upside to a camcorder is that it's a piece of equipment you can take anywhere. While you can shoot video with smartphones, they are usually not powerful enough to produce professional quality videos. Plus, they usually have a tiny screen, which makes it difficult to frame shots and direct your actors. For example, if you need to shoot an interview, you can't easily frame someone's face on a smartphone screen. A camcorder, on the other hand, offers you a much better way to frame the shot and direct your actors. You can also easily connect external mics or buy an ND filter to achieve the proper lighting for your videos. The downside to using a camcorder for shooting videos is that it doesn't offer the same quality as a DSLR. A camcorder uses a CCD sensor rather than a sensor that's similar to a DSLR sensor. Additionally, you can't use a lens with a wide aperture on a camcorder because the sensor is too close to the lens mount. The image will also be softer as a result of this, which is why many videographers prefer to use cine lenses for shooting video. There are many different types of cameras that can be used for YouTube videos. But, there is one type of camera that stands out from the rest: camcorders. They are much more affordable than DSLRs and offer many advantages over them as well. So, if you're looking for an affordable camera that can help you make great videos on YouTube, this is the guide for you. A camcorder is easier to carry around and it is easier to use. A camcorder is better than a DSLR camera because it's lighter, more portable, and more convenient for recording videos. Look into getting tools that might make it easier to shoot with your camcorder, such as a tripod or stand. If you're getting shots of yourself, make sure anything that can be seen on screen is clean and free from clutter. A blank, single-color wall is a great background, but if you don't have access to that, just make sure that your setting is as free from distractions as possible. Conclusion: there's no denying that DSLRs are great for shooting video, but they are also much more expensive than a camcorder, making it difficult to justify purchasing one. If you're looking for a camera that's capable of shooting high-quality videos, there are plenty of options available for DSLRs. Now, you have to decide between a DSLR and a camcorder.